What's up guys, my name is Aaron. Today I'm going to be reviewing Luv Is Rage 2, the first studio album by Lil Uzi Vert, who's a rapper, singer. In my opinion, he's one of the artists that I feel most ambivalent about. I feel like he's a really unique artist with the way that he kind of melds like singing and rapping and rock and rap and all these different things together. He has a really unique style, and I feel like when he kind of focuses on like singing and kind of creating this emo rock trap sound is where he really shines. Like the song EXO Tour Llif3, I feel like songs like that is where he really kind of shines. And when he kind of goes for the more traditional hip-hop songs, like where he actually tries to rap and stuff, is where I kind of fall off for me, because I don't feel he's that strong of a rapper. He's really not that distinctive to me. They just do nothing for me in general. I could do without those songs, basically. So with this album, I was looking forward to him kind of doing a little bit more to kind of differentiate himself from different rappers by focusing on the melodic stuff that I know he's good at. I feel like he did that a little bit more, but it just wasn't enough to kind of push him over the edge to me. This is just kind of like another average project to me from Lil Uzi Vert. Where I definitely can't fault the album is definitely the production. I feel like uniformly is really great throughout this album. EXO Tour Llif3 is definitely like it at its peak. I feel like that's still like the strongest song on this album. It's just like a really brilliant song with the way that it kind of melds all these different genres together and kind of creates this like really hypnotic and really loopy beat. I think that song is just like genius to me. It's just kind of like lightning in a bottle type of moment to me. Just all these different elements together. Feelings Mutual is probably like the closest to that type of greatness, with the epicness of the trap drums and the glitziness and the synth nature of the video game synths on that song, and the stuttering rhythm of the beat, like it just kind of like starts and stops. I feel like that's just a really great beat to me. I feel like Sauce It Up is a little bit more upbeat with the kind of staccato synthesized like drums on that track, the bell ring in the back. It's just a really interesting vibe, and it's just a really kind of hypnotic, kind of catchy song to me. I feel like even like the harder produced beats are really good too, like the anthemic vibe of early 20 Rager and the kind of Ray Schmurder, Mike Mill made it light vibe of For Real. I think without question, the production is really solid throughout this album, and I feel like Lil Uzi Vert really chooses really interesting producers to work with and really creates a nice vibe and a nice foundation for this album to me. Definitely the more melodic songs is where his strongest feat is. Like I feel like when he kind of focuses on creating this unique and really almost emo vibe, I feel like that's really where his strengths really reside, and that's really where the album kind of perks up for me. Of course, EXO Tour Llif3 is definitely like the highlight, just the way he kind of melds these different genres together and just creates this really unique and atmospheric type of vibe to me. The way Life Goes kind of goes for a more down-tempo type of beat. I feel like Lil Uzi Vert kind of goes for a more solemn and more kind of sober vibe throughout that song, and it's really kind of subdued. I really like that type of vibe that he's really setting on that song. Feeling Mutuals really kind of goes for that more overly dramatic vibe, with Lil Uzi kind of spilling out all of his emotions and stuff and kind of creating like he's just like out of control and whatever, and it really fits that vibe really well. And I love the way he's kind of like bopping and flowing on the song Sauce It Up. Like it really keeps it really interesting. Like you don't know which angle he's going to go through, and it really keeps you on your edge of your seat while you're listening to that song. Definitely like when he kind of focuses on just being like a more melodic singer is where his strengths are at. I just really don't understand why he doesn't just do songs like that. It's not like anybody really listens to him for like his rapping songs. I don't feel like where the album really just kind of loses its feeling to me, like it's like traditional rap songs. Like the album just like stops dead in its track when he kind of just focuses on just rapping, if you know what I mean. There's really nothing that really grabs me about the songs at all. The way he's rapping on the song Early 20 Rager, I feel like 20 other rappers could do that type of song better and more energetic. I just feel like he's not really bringing anything to the table with that song. I think the thing that makes it kind of bad is like I feel like he's not really distinctive as an artist when he kind of goes for these more trap heavy songs to me. He often mixes with the beats in a way that kind of lessens his impact on the beat, and it kind of makes the beat sound more in charge, you know what I mean? Like I feel like he just kind of gets lost in the production when he kind of focuses on rapping to me. And when he does kind of go for the rap songs, he kind of tends to morph his voice a little bit, and it makes it sound like there's like a different rapper every single time that he's rapping. Usually I think this is a good sign, but to me it just feels like the album feels more haphazard. Like it feels like it doesn't really have like a lot of cohesiveness to me. It feels like there's a lot more features on this album than there is. Like the only features on this album are the Weeknd and Pharrell, but with the way that he's rapping on these songs, like it just feels like there's like a bunch of features, and it's really not that feature heavy to me. Yeah, overall these like harder songs are produced really well. Like you could tell that they were really produced with good intention, and I feel like with a different artist you really could have you really could have heard these beats kind of shine. But I just feel like Lil Uzi Vert's not that type of rapper. He's just not that dude to me that can really carry these type of beats. I just feel like he just really needs to focus on these more melodic pop songs to me. I think overall this is like an okay album. I feel like the production is really where the album is kind of at its strongest. Like I feel like throughout this album there's really not like a bad beat on this outside of Neon Guts to me. I feel like that's just kind of like a throwaway song to me. I especially like it when he focuses on the ethereal melodic pop songs. The more melodic pop songs is where he really kind of shines. Like I feel like that's where he should really be as an artist, kind of focusing on creating this type of vibe, really showcasing his spark and creativity as an artist. But the traditional trap songs just stop the album dead in its tracks for me. It just feels like it should have just been, I don't know, like cut out of the album. Like there's really nothing that really warrants its attention on this album. I think overall I get this like a 5 or 6 out of 10. I think it's like an okay album, but it's just not that great to me. I feel like you could have cut those songs and it would have been a nice like EP or something, but as is, it's just kind of okay. Like I will just listen to the more melodic songs and just do away with the rest. So yeah, those are my thoughts on Luv Is Rage 2. What are your guys' thoughts? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Let me know in the comments what you thought, and thanks for watching. Thanks guys. Bye.